So, this week's been really hard for me. You see, one of my greatest fears is dying in a way that's way funnier than it is sad. Just the idea of everyone around me first thinking, yeah, what happened to Brad was awful. But is that a game controller? There's no light. They went all the way down there to look at the Titanic on a screen. That's why today, in honor of literally anything else that deserves your attention more than this, we're going to be using all this publicity for something good and raise some money for charity by going through this box and ranking every controller on how well they control a sub. Scribe. Controller number 1, a dance pad. Right off the bat, I think this bad boy's an unexpected W. Yeah, you're gonna be using more oxygen while you're using it, but dude, have you ever seen a good DDR player? They're insane. And add in those extra handlebars in the back for turbo speed, I genuinely think a pilot could be unstoppable. I mean, people have beaten Elden Ring with one of these bad boys, but let's be real. They take up a lot of space, energy, and you're gonna be way too worried about that 100 times combo instead of hitting the brakes and getting out when you need to. B tier. Controller number 2, Tony Hawk's Skateboard. Have you ever wanted to look cool? Do you love jean shorts, frosted tips, and refuse to grow out of a 90s phase? Well, aside from that first one, this controller's for you. Designed for Tony Hawk Ride, the worst name for a game ever, this skateboard uses the latest floor scratching technology to really make you feel like you have all that exaggerated swagger of a white guy named Tony Hawk. And as far as submarine controls, aside from kick flipping the submarine across the railing of a Titanic or turning the inside of the tuna can space you found yourself in into a half pipe, well, I don't see how this bad boy is really going to help much down in the depths. I tier. What do you think that stands for? Controller number 3, guitar from Guitar Hero. Now we're talking. Do you know the power you wield with one of these bad boys? Just think, 5 beautifully colored buttons, 2 degrees of strumming. Hell, some of these bad boys even came with a joystick, ladies. And with this, you immediately turn every voyage into a badass rock concert. And just imagine hitting the star button when the lights dim in the depths. Seriously, some people go absolutely nuts with these. And while I was never brave enough to get over the trauma that orange button gave me as a child, okay, I can do it this time. It's just 2 buttons. It's just 2. Fuck! C tier. Controller number 4, Rock Band drums. All right, Gwen Stacy, calm down. Now, I might be a little biased being an ex-drummer myself, but man, Rock Band drums fuck. Not only do you have a built-in controller on the bass, but throw on some hi-hats and we're cruising to the beat, dude. Marining has never been so metal, and unlike a lot of controllers on the list so far, you can stay sitting in the comfort of your captain's chair absolutely banging out on the cymbals. Easy, easy, S tier. Controller number 5, Donkey Kong Jungle Beats Bongos. What was that? All right, time to dust the jewels off, boys. I'm gonna date myself back a little bit here, but the Donkey Kong Bongos had me going absolutely feral in the living room back in the day. Sure, it's literally just 3 buttons and we're probably not going anywhere but down, but hey, at least we can all return to Monkey together. Wait, someone beat Dark Souls with these? What? Oh, well, I guess it was with 2. Carry the 1, add the 5, divide by the bongo. B tier for bongo. Controller number 6, Rock Band mic. Okay, hear me out. Underwater sandstorm hits. Visibility 0. All hope is lost. The lights cut out. What are we gonna do?
The only thing we can do, sing.
I'm a goofy goober!
The Rock Band mic makes everyone sound good, or at least lets you pretend like that's the truth. Giving you controls at literally every note on the sheet, I genuinely think the possibilities are endless with one of these bad boys. All we needed was one wah, and bam, we're servicing with plenty of time to spare. Overall, with all of the music-based controllers so far, this mic has to be my favorite. I mean, hell, what do you think I'm using right now? I think I need a new mic. A tier. Controller number 7, literally every gaming controller. This is gonna sound insane, but have you guys heard of crab theory? Whoa, sit down. It's interesting, I promise. Basically, the theory goes like this. Creatures evolve new traits, and for some reason, no matter what the species is, if it evolves a crab-like trait, it stays, no matter what. And basically, what you see after billions of years of this cycle is, well, every species is destined to become a crab. We're gonna be crab people. Oh my god, I'm delicious. And the same principle kind of applies to game controllers. Now, starting off, yeah, none of these looked the same at first. There's joysticks and squares and rectangles and whatever this is, but as graphics get rounder and controllers keep evolving, it's around the mid-90s where we really start to see something weird with the PS1, and from here, well, let's just look at this year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the Oh my god. They're crabs too? It doesn't matter if it's a PlayStation controller, an Xbox controller, a Steam controller, the Ouya. Wait, that exists still? Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all basically the same design with slight tweaks here and there. But guys, do you know what this means? There's an ultimate controller on the way. The perfect species. A controller that could survive any environment is coming. Maybe it's even here. But if we had to pick any of these AAA controllers to control a sub, my personal preference would be the Xbox. Yeah, they may have lost the console war, PlayStation supremacy, Infamous 2 gang, where you at? Cole McGrath, I love you. Mwah. But apparently they're winning the real ones.
Zooming in, changing color.
How common is this practice? A tier. Controller number 8, Pokeball Plus. This thing is a piece of shit. Look, it's just $70 for one joystick and making Pokemon Go an even bigger part of your personality. And sure, there might be a Pokestop set at the Titanic, but is it really worth it? I tier. Controller number 9, a literal steering wheel. I don't need to say anything about this, right? Yeah, sure, it's not really for controlling a sub, but come on, familiar controls, haptic simulation, all you need is 2 foot pedals, a throttle for up and down, and honestly, you're pretty good. Easy, easy. A tier. Controller number 10, plug and play. Have you ever wanted to firmly grasp SpongeBob's nose, Sonic's wrist, Shenron's neck, or Spider-Man's, what is that? Who designed this? Plug and play controllers are pretty simple. One joystick, a few buttons, and a shit ton of space taken up next to your TV. And look, I'll be honest, the only reason I owned or even knew about any of these is because, well, they're like 10 bucks each, and childhood me could mow a lawn, end up with 4 of them, and kinda wish I just bought an actual game instead. I was not a smart kid, but as far as controlling a submarine, yeah, you're probably going down with the Titanic, but hey, at least you gotta play Pac-Man while you're down there. I tier. Controller number 11, Wii Everything. All right, I don't know how I feel about the Wii Remote here. On its own, solid C. The motion controls can get pretty iffy. I mean, it's the Wii, and even if you turn it to the side and try to steer it like Mario Kart, it's probably not gonna go the best for you, but slap on a nunchuck and suddenly you're playing Mario Kart like it was originally intended. The Wii Remote with a nunchuck is an easy B tier, but guys, do you know how many accessories there are for the Wii? You don't know. Lightning round. 3, 2, 1, go. Sports equipment, great for immersion, horrible for practice. Pretty sure my sister hit me with one of these. I tier. Wii gun. B, Wii bowling ball. I don't know why this exists. C, Wii airplane controller. Oddly, really practical. B, Wii maracas. You know, oddly enough, I think I hit my sister with these. B, Wii baby. Wait, Wii baby? Where does the controller go? Nope, we're not discussing it. I tier, nope, in the garbage. No. Bad baby, bad. Wii Sonic screwdriver. I just really wish I had this. A, Wii Motion Plus. Matt, you come here, you piece of shit. Where are you? Matt, die. S tier, Wii Fitboard. Ugh. C, body dysmorphia, not included. Fuck! Wii U gamepad. All right, hold up. Mario, stop. Lightning round's over. We're talking about the Wii U. Actual sleeper hit. Look, something you gotta know about me. I'm a huge Wii U guy. Whether it's Nintendo Land, OG Splatoon, Mario Maker, Lego GTA, Zombie U, Hyrule Warriors, or the better version of Mario Kart 8, I will fight you on that in the parking lot. Yeah, it definitely flopped and overall was just a pretty underwhelming mess, but man, the more I think about it, the more this thing works way better as a controller for a vehicle than an actual games console. It's got 2 joysticks, every button you could possibly need, a touchscreen for touching, and it's perfect. Just look at any image of remotes for drones, RC subs, even robot dogs. It doesn't matter. They're all Wii U clones. S tier for sexy. Controller 15, Xbox Connect. All right. Seriously, hear me out this time, because not only do you get all of the motion controls of the Wii Remote, but dude, these things are actually super advanced for 2012 tech. You can do accurate mocap, fight Frieza, and whatever the hell this is, but it's honestly the perfect tool for fast maneuvers and precision. And oh, did I mention it's spying on you? Years before we all added Amazon Alexas.
Sorry, I don't know.
No, shut up.
Sorry,
No.
I don't know that.
Years before we all added Amazon Alexas into our homes, Kinects were spying on even the most boring 2010s conversations.
What are you doing?
I'm going to say goodbye.
Chris, just don't.
I want him to know why I'm not going to be here in the morning when he wakes up.
There's no...
Oh, your parents are divorced too?
No one's chasing.
Nice. With all of that surveillance, it's literally the perfect constant feed of information and for distress calls. A tier. 16. Twitch chat. This one I'm torn on because yeah, Twitch chat has been able to do some pretty amazing things. I mean, beating Dark Souls, Pokemon, Ludwig. Woo! All right, maybe that last one's easy, but the point still stands is when you get a huge group of people together with one common cause, they are all going to unite and, well, probably succeed, and that's my biggest concern. You really think I could give you guys the controls to a submarine and I expect it to go well? I mean, hell, all it takes is watching one Doug Thug stream and, well,
Red alert, this is beautiful. A few more lookups, a few more lookups, a few more lookups. I think this is gonna work. One or two more. No!
Now, imagine instead of a GTA car, it's a submarine holding you and your best friends in the whole world, and some guys are just spamming down. Yeah, it's I tier. 17. The Power Glove. Ah yes, the Thanos gauntlet of gaming. Advertised as the future of gameplay. The one product that would take you from bedroom-dwelling loser to Giga Chad McGee. If you had judged how well this thing would work and do purely off the ads alone, well, you'd think you were in for one of the coolest gaming products ever made, but on release, this thing sucks. Basically, to get production going and get as many of these out as possible because the demand was absolutely huge, this thing was made as cheaply and stripped down as possible. So, for all you modern gaming cynics out there, the Power Glove really is proof that things haven't changed that much. Hyper-capitalism might just be kind of shitty. When you boil it down, this thing is really just a primitive Wii remote, but instead of using infrared light, it used ultrasonic sounds for the glove, which, as you'd imagine, weren't the best, and more importantly, not something you want to be stuck in a tin can with. Immediate I tier. 18. The Mega Jockey 9000. Who named this? All right, despite the most gamer name ever, this bad boy's a beast. Made specifically for a game on the OG Xbox called Steel Battalion, the Mega Jockey 9000 consists of 44 buttons, 2 joysticks, a throttle, a radio dial, 5 switches, an eject button, and 3 foot pedals. This thing literally has more buttons than most cars, let alone submarine controllers, and honestly, this thing is a no-brainer for the eject button alone. Easy S tier. And really, there's our list. It seems like we've gone through every possible controller. Wait, why is there something still in the box? What is the... Can't be. You should be dead. How are you even... How are you here? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's you. It's the perfect controller. S tier.
Dramatic finish!